What's up, my kids? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ken by Travels. If you don't know, now you know. What we're going to talk about is things they don't tell you before becoming a stripper. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below for more videos like this. This is supposed to be things you don't know before becoming a stripper. Because when I became a stripper, I didn't know some of these things, okay? I was like, what, 19? They don't give you rules to a guidebook of becoming a stripper. Becoming a stripper was like, it was so hard back then because everybody like would disown you, your family, and the people you know be like, you're a stripper, you're a slut, don't talk to me no more. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. So when I became a stripper, I was like 19 or something. I just got fired from my first job, like working in the mall. I was like in the food court. No, you know, handling out food and stuff. I only got fired because I was late one time. Well, not one time. I was late like a hell of times, but whatever. So I was late like one time that day, and then they'd be like, oh, just come to the office, hand in your badge, you're fired. I'm like, okay, whatever. I was upset about something else anyway, so I was walking downtown, looking all sad and shit. And then this guy, he came up to me. He was like, you need a flyer? I'm like, a flyer for what? He like, call me. I'm like, okay. You hand out flyers. It said money signs on it. I was like, ooh, I just got fired. Let me call up real quick. So when I called, they was like, we're looking for strippers, and you look like the perfect girl. I'm like, ooh, wow. You know, I was thinking about stripping, but I was like too nervous to go into the actual club to apply for stripping. So I was like, yeah, whatever, that sounds good. So I went to his house, and he had like 3 other girls there. It was like 2 white girls and 1 black girl. I'm like, what the frick is this shit? So yeah, a lot of strippers, they have like a house. They stay with this dude. There'd be a whole bunch of chicks in it. Well, you know, that was like back in the days. I don't know, like now everybody like do their own solo thing. But we had like our own bodyguard and stuff. So I felt kind of special. I'm like, okay, this is the stripper life. You know, I got little bodyguards here and there. And also, I had just got fired like 3 days for my birthday. So I'm like, I need some extra money. I got bills to pay, my phone bills due, and I wasn't paying rent at the time because I was staying with my grandmother. So I was like, yeah, I just need some money. So yeah, the pros and cons, I got like a whole list. The pros are the money is good, same day pay, blah blah blah. You know, I didn't have a bank account, so cash was my only option. Second one was you meet some cool people, you meet some bad people. The hours were long, but since I was just starting, I worked like short hours, like 6 to 5 hours. And you gotta really love to dance. You gotta really love like to show your body. You know, I didn't have all these like back in the day, so I got some big do like some of this. You make more in a day than you make in a week at your job, which is true. Because when I was working my regular job, I was making like $300 in 1 week. I was like, what the frick is this? But when I was stripping, I was making like $1,000 a day, 500 here and there. I was like, yes, this is real money. This is what I'm about. So the cons are things are expensive. That's the thing they don't tell you. Like the clothes are expensive, getting your hair done is expensive, getting your shoes done is expensive. Like, come on, all this is expensive. So by the time you get your money, $1,000 is going like this. And then you got some catty girls, horny guys, and then so you gotta split the money with the bar, the club, and then the bouncer that we had. I'm like, I didn't ask for no bouncer, but one night I was getting off late, and this Mexican guy, I told him I don't speak no Spanish. I'm like, no habla español, papi. I don't know what you're talking about. So he gonna wait outside for me talking about, you're so gorgeous, mi amor, bonita. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he just started following me to the car. I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, lucky that bodyguard was there, because who knows what he would have done to me. He probably would have like took me in his van, took me to his house. I'm like, this is just too much. And then after that, I was like, maybe this ain't for me because it's dangerous. Like, one of the cons is very dangerous. You gotta be on your P's and Q's. You gotta look around your surroundings. Make sure nobody following you home. Make sure nobody trying to snatch you into your car. None of that. And then sometimes the men just be like, say you got like an Instagram, they don't know your name, but like they come across you somehow. I don't know. I'm like, bitch, who the frick is this? Like, I seen you in the club one night. Like, who are you? Are you stalking me or something? Like, how you get my name? Because my name's Persuasion. I mean, nothing else. And then another con is drugs. Like, everyone will be on drugs up in here. Like, you drink every day, so you be drinking like.
Please.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god. I'm so drunk. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Shots here and there, like, you know, because they paying for it. I ain't paying for it. You drinking shots here and there. You drinking like tequila. My favorite one used to be like Fireball for shots. Yo, those were it. Fireball shots, tequila shots. I'm not a big dark drinker, so no Henny, none of that. And then you got your slow days. You know, sometimes you make like 500 to 800, but your slow days you make about like maybe $80, $100. Sometimes it'd be like on a Monday or like a slow ass Thursday for some reason. So yeah, and then you know, you got some guys that don't want to pay. I'm like, you be sitting with them for like at least a minute or two, and I'm like, you wasting my time. Like, I got other fish to go catch, cause I'm over here listening to his story about his wife. I'm like, TikTok, nigga, like, you gonna pay me or what? Like, I didn't come here to be your counselor. I'm here to work. Okay, and then you just got some horny guys. Like, my first time working there, I didn't know like they had like the back room. I mean, they told me about it, but I was like, what's in the back room? Yeah, so like my first day working there, like they told me about the back room, which you had to pay like $100, and then 50 goes to them and 50 goes to me. I'm like, that's nothing. And then, you know, the back room is like, you know, I'm like, I'm not jerking somebody off or doing whatever back there for no $100 now. Like, they talk about, if you get a lot of guys, girl, that's big money. That's like bank. I'm like, that's not bank for me. $100 just to do that. Like, I don't know these men. I don't got no STDs, none of that. Like, I don't know what the hell they little dingling, man. So some of the girls got mad at me because I said I ain't doing that. I'm like, girl, I'm not that desperate for a couple of dollars. Like, not to get no STD, no AIDS, none of that. I ain't doing it. So this one guy, he was from a car dealership. He's like, you want to go to the back? I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm not doing it. He just got mad as hell because his friends were trying to pressure him into going to the back with me. I'm like, I'm not going to the back. Like, I don't know you from a can of paint. Unless you want to buy me a car or something. Like, I'm not doing that. No, thank you. So yeah, that's one of them. So you got your slow days. You got these men that don't pay. Then you got guys that wait for you outside, annoying as hell. And then you got the horny guys that just, they want to like get their little ding-a-ling suck off. Like, no, this is not no $2 hoe. But yeah, some girls do it. Some girls make about, say they do like 8 guys. It is quick money. You get like $800 out of it. So you do 8 guys. No, it's not 800. So you got to divide it with the bank and stuff. So, I mean the bars, the bar, the club. By the time you only get like what, 20% out of it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So what they don't tell you is that you gotta split with everybody, which is stupid. Like, the money you make is not really the money you make. So I guess it's like kind of like taxes. So they taking their half of the taxes and it's going to them. And then being a relationship wise, yeah, that's something. If you're in a relationship and trying to do stripping, don't do it. Right? You're gonna be like, yeah, hella questions when you get home. Like, so how was it? What did you do? Why are you out so late? Like really? You know what I do. And then don't get in a relationship with one of the guys for the club. Like, don't eat where you sleep at. Like, don't do that, honey. You ain't gonna be happy. Oh yeah, it's one of my Playboy shirts. I had it for a while, so I don't know. They still make these anymore. Like, if we was back in the day, I would probably be a Playboy girl because those girls, they had it doing. They had it up. But yeah, a lot of people in the strip club, they don't want to be strippers. They either going through something or they just need quick cash. Like, common sense. Nobody wants to go over there and shake their ass in front of these dirty men all the time. Unless that's your thing, you know. Because like, every girl either starts out stripping or they get like a sugar daddy on the side. I tried doing that. Big headache. I'm gonna tell you about that. But yeah, so yeah, stripping is not for everybody. It's something that you have to do, and if you want to do it, you can, but it's not something that everybody wants to do. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just gonna end it here because I got people in my house and I ain't trying to let them hear like what the hell I'm talking about. They're gonna act like, what the hell she talking about? She acting crazy. But yeah, like everybody that comes to stripping, like either got their own backside story or they've been through something. Because I met a lot of people that are either going for like their license and start real estate or going to school for their kids and they can't really work right now. So yeah, don't be judging like every stripper that you meet because you don't know what they're going through. So becoming a stripper is not easy, y'all. You do have to take the steps to become one and understand what the procedures are because you will run out of money. So make sure you have a good budget and know what the hell you want to do with your money. And if you want to like buy certain outfits, you can, but make sure you budget wise because you go like tear the outfit gets like messed up or something. You never know what happens. So make sure you have the money for the shoes, the clothes, your rent, your side hustles because stripping ain't gonna last forever. You got once you hit 30 or something like that, they they move on to the next girls that come in 19, 20, 21, 22. When I was in stripping, it was like 19 was the minimum age, 18 and up. But now I heard they moved it to 21, so the 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, they're gonna take your spot sooner or later. So you really gotta have like a plan for the next step. Cause stripper ain't gonna be there forever. And I can't see no 60-year-old in the stripping club like doing a little thing on the pole. I don't think people want to see that. I don't think they want to see their grandmas on the pole like that. So anyway, y'all, this is Candy by Trav. Make sure you subscribe, hit that button, comment down below, and I'll see y'all in the next. Also, if you want to hear about my escorting jobs and sugar daddy jobs, I'll tell you about that later. Peace.